Chris Phillips.
And I'm Khaki Catlett. Earlier this year, we told you about some Wilmington comics who were road tripping to every New York Yankees game this year.
Tonight marks the end of the All-Star break, the unofficial halfway point of the season. WWAY's Tim Buckley has been following the comedic duo all season. He has an update on their progress.
Can you think back to March? There was still a chill in the air and definitely wasn't 100 degrees, and the baseball season was just starting. Seems like a long time ago, right? Well, that's when two local comics hit the road on a quest to attend every Yankees game this season. Now that we're at the All-Star break, you'll be happy to know that the dream is still alive, but you might notice a little something different since we last checked in with our comedic baseball team.
I tell people they're going to have to buy the book to find out the whole story.
Yes, the two Steves have been reduced to one. So what happened?
Steve Marcinowski wasn't a big baseball fan, and that was probably the biggest thing. It's 3 to 4 hours a day of watching baseball is a lot. So two adult men, we were probably getting on each other's nerves a little bit too much, especially as comedians, and we just decided that it was enough for Steve.
But Steve Melia is still going strong, flying solo to each game this season, and he hasn't missed a beat.
At this point, I'm at 88 games. And I tell you, it's gotten past where it was weary, where it was getting on me, to now where it's just like pure joy and pure fun.
Baseball-wise, it's been another good season for the Yanks, with a certain special moment coming just this past weekend.
3-2. That one's drilled deep to left field. Going back, Joyce, looking up. See ya! 3,000. History with an exclamation point.
But it was so exciting, and to just be in the ballpark and to feel the energy, and it was a magical moment. Honestly, if the tour stopped now for some reason, it's not going to, but everything I could have wanted out of it, I got.
After Jeter's 3,000th hit, a lot has been made of Christian Lopez, who caught the ball and gave it up for free. Turns out Steve would have done the same thing.
And I actually put on my blog that I would give the ball back to Jeter with no strings attached. And then, of course, I had a list of strings that I wanted to get.
While he's still waiting for that elusive meeting with Jeter, Steve has met Jeter's dad and even the Yankee manager.
And I was circling the coffee shop like a stalker, and Joe Girardi sat down with him. And I tell you, I was so nervous. It was like I was in junior high going to ask a girl out. That's how nervous I was. And I got my courage up, and I went up to him, and he took his picture without, I didn't even have to ask twice. He took his picture right away with me. And he was just great.
So what's next for our road warrior?
Right now we're at 74 games to go, and it's sort of like being at a party that's a great party, and it's like a 4-hour party, and before you know it, you look at your clock and you're like, man, people are starting to leave and the party's almost over. I'm already starting to miss the experience, honestly.
All right, quite a story. Be sure to stay tuned throughout the rest of baseball season. We'll have more updates on Steve as he continues now solo in his quest across the country.